Hey everyone, welcome back to Drawbridge Finance. My name's Levi Woods and I'm not a financial advisor, but I have been a long-time investor, and I started this channel to try to help regular people to expand their potential for making money with their investments. So I'm going to do videos based on the questions that you guys ask and things that you want to know. One of the questions I had just recently was about DRIP programs and how to get your dividends reinvested sooner. And I want to take a few minutes to talk about that today, because the DRIP is something that benefits somebody that doesn't have a lot of money in their account when they become a dividend investor. When I started investing almost 20 years ago, I had a very small account. I had $10,000 that I had saved up, and I was lucky enough to meet up with a broker who put me on the path to dividend investing. And one of the things that I didn't know about then, that I do know about now, is the DRIP. And a DRIP basically allows you to take your cash dividends that you're receiving on a monthly basis and reinvest them for free with no charge. Probably why my broker never told me about it, because it cuts out his commission. And as we all know, that commission is a major portion of the financing of our actual portfolio. It's how people make money. So when I go to an advisor and I pay him for the advice on what share I might want to buy, I pay for that transaction. And then with the DRIP program, I am always reinvesting and never having to pay any more fees. There's no more commission paid. So especially on small accounts, it works really well. So the question specifically was, how do we set up the DRIP? Now, unfortunately, every single account has a different way of setting up the DRIP program. And I'm going to go over 3 ways that I've encountered in different platforms. But what you want to do is talk to your broker and find out how they specifically have it set up. So the first broker that I had, he would only do DRIPs on stocks that had an actual DRIP program. Now, these are the best ones because they're going to pay you out a monthly dividend of 13 cents for every share that you own. And it works out to $30 cash per month. Let's just say that's your dividend portion that you get. So normally with most accounts, you get that $30 in cash. But if you register in the DRIP program, then what they would do is they would automatically give you shares. So they transfer the $30 into your account, and then they will say, okay, well, these shares are currently trading at $12. They often offer a small discount even. So they might say $12 minus 3%, and we're going to give you 2 shares worth $12, totaling $24, and then the remainder money comes into your account as cash. So by registering with the DRIP, instead of getting $30 cash, you're getting 2 free shares worth $12 each and $6 in cash to total the $30. And this is commission free, so you pay nothing to your broker. So that's the first kind of setup. And the limitation with that type of account is that the brokerage will only be able to set up the DRIP program with the stocks that offer the DRIPs as a part of their package, a part of their equity package. The second type of account is a little less limiting, and I've experienced this type of account with virtual brokers, where you purchase your equities, and then the DRIP that gets paid out, you can choose any of the funds in your account to be automatically repurchased. But when you're getting those shares, you're not getting a discount on the share. You're paying the full market value, and they usually base it on the average closing price a couple days prior to the day that the dividend is paid. So if your dividend is paid on the 15th of the month, they look at the average price of the shares over the 3 or 4 days leading up to the 15th of the month, and then the dividend gets paid out at that average price. And like I said, every company offers a slightly different package. So this is the second type that I've experienced. but effectively it offers the same sort of reinvestment plan where your $30 cash dividend would be instead given to you as 2 shares and $6 in cash, like 2 $12 shares and $6 in cash. For that type of account, I believe they charged me like $1 per month per equity that I had registered. And if A&W pays the dividend, then I'm getting A&W shares and a portion in cash. Now the third type that I've seen is more of a self-directed dividend purchase plan. So you could have a whole bunch of equities that are all paying a dividend. You could have like 15 or 20 different equities, and then on the payment date, on the money that's collected during the month, you can pick one day a month where you're purchasing any shares you want in whatever company. So you could have A&W, General Electric, Coca-Cola paying dividends to you, and then you take the total amount paid from all of the companies collected, and then you have a couple of preset dividend purchases. So I could collect from 10 different companies and then say, okay, I want to purchase $100 worth of A&W, and all of the combined dividends would go towards that. And then again, a portion would stay in cash. So they would take all the cash dividends that you get, they'd buy as many shares as possible, and then they would pay the remainder in cash. So those are the 3 types of setups, and I believe that one, again, at Virtual Brokers, they offer that type of purchasing plan, and it costs like $1 per month to set that up. Relatively low fees, considering the alternative is going to a broker. Like at Odlum Brown right now, the minimum transaction fee is $100. So if you get, if you're paying $100 to buy some equities, you're collecting all the dividends, and then months down the road when the dividends are adding up, you're now phoning your broker and spending $100 commission to buy more shares that will then generate more income. So it's a great, the DRIP program works really, really well to cut out the commission fees. As well, because it's automatic, it means you don't have to worry about it too much. You know, I like to travel a lot, so if I go away for 2 or 3 months and I don't really want to pay attention to my investments, I know that I've invested in good, strong companies. I'm primarily a dividend investor, so the dividends are rolling in, and they're automatically going straight back into the equities, and I'm generating new money every single month immediately, almost commission free. Anyways, that's my video for today. Hopefully you guys learned something. If you have any questions specifically about things that I've done, if I have an opinion on it, then I will give my opinion. If I don't know, I'll tell you that I don't know. Hopefully we can learn a little bit more about investing, and hopefully you like this video. Thanks so much for joining me. See you next time.